course, that Richard Butler joins us now, the man Arsenal. I guess you were at the game as well, were you today, Richard?
Unfortunately, I wasn't at the game, no. Obviously, I watched it on the TV. A really good performance from Arsenal, actually. Delighted with how we played today. Absolutely brilliant from start to finish. I
mean, that's the thing, and I think that as we've been hearing from Nick as well about this, you know, there's Brentford fans realistic about all of this, holding their hands up, knowing that there's absolutely nothing they could really do with an Arsenal side that deserve to be where they are, which is back on top of the Premier League.
Yeah, it's maybe been a long time we've had to wait to be in this position, I suppose. You know, we've had a few years of it not being as good as we hope we might be. And now it's just a matter, from our point of view, of enjoying it while we can, because how long it's going to last, I'm not sure. We're enjoying it at the moment. We're top. But you know, there's very good teams in the Premier League, as we know. It's a tough league, and I still think we're not quite the finished article yet. I think our squad depth is still not quite enough to maybe challenge teams like Manchester City all the way for the league title. But our aim this season is to finish in the top four, to get in the Champions League, and certainly the start that we've made makes me feel really confident that we've got a very, very good chance of achieving that this season, which would be the next step in the sort of progression that we've been making. And I think it's important for the club that that's where we end up. And yeah, it's going well at the minute. We're enjoying it, and today was probably our best performance, 90-minute performance of the season, I think, so far.
And a little bit of history, as we're talking about, with Ethan Nwaneri getting an opportunity. Not even 16 yet. First ever footballer to play in the Premier League as a 15-year-old. Quite amazing.
Oh, it's an incredible story. I mean, it was quite a little bit of a shock for us as the fans, actually, to, you know, when he was named on the bench. I know we've had a few injuries. And then for him to actually get on in the last few minutes, what an amazing experience for him, you know, for his own career. But, you know, it just gives hope, doesn't it? So to young kids out there who want to think about having a career in football, it's possible. You know, if you work hard, you dedicate yourself to it, you can get opportunities, and let's hope that this can be the start of a really great career for the young lad. You know, he didn't get an opportunity today to really get on the ball or show what he can do, unfortunately, but I'm sure that will come. You know, I'm sure that will come eventually. Well, and what an experience for him. Brilliant.
Yeah, let's just have a look at when he finally crossed that white line for the first time.
Fabio Vieira scored a terrific goal. He is going to be replaced, and he's going to be replaced by 15-year-old Ethan Nwaneri, the youngest ever Premier League player at 15 years and 181 days.
Well, a magic moment, no doubt about that. I guess for Arsenal, as we were saying, the international break comes at the wrong time.
Yeah, I suppose it does. I mean, obviously, we had as you were just speaking about there, we had obviously a break last week as well from the football, and maybe that helps us because we'd lost our previous game, and maybe it actually overall helped us. So, yeah, it's unfortunate timing from our point of view. You know, we're top of the league, we're playing well, we want to keep playing at this moment in time. But let's hope that everybody comes back from international duty fit, and we're ready to go again, because it's a big one for us. It's the North London Derby, our next game. So it's a big one that we definitely need to win anyway, but bigger than most games. So, yeah, let's hope that... The main thing for me is now the international break, everybody's got to come back fit and ready to play. We don't want any more injuries, because we've got 2 or 3 at the moment already. And, you know, we haven't got the biggest squad depth, really. I say the fact we've had to bring a 15-year-old on kind of illustrates that fact a little bit as well. So, yeah, just hope for no injuries and the international break goes well and we can get back in the groove straight away, because we've got some really tough games coming up. I mean, I think one of the things in our favour is that, you know, we've got the core of our team have been together for a little while, and the main players that we brought in, Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko, have both played under Arteta before. So they know his style and they could fit straight in, and they've played in the Premier League, of course, as well. Obviously, young Fabio Vieira today got his first start. He's hit the ground running, a brilliant goal from him today. And it does seem to be falling into place now for Arsenal. It's been quite a difficult couple of years, really. You know, we've gone through a few ups and downs, and you know, Mikel Arteta, new into the job, has had a few issues himself, a few problems, but it does seem to be falling into place now. And, you know, maybe it's an example to say that managers, maybe given enough time and given the right investment in the team that they want to build, they can achieve success if you back your manager. You know, a lot of other clubs, as we've seen in the Premier League, haven't done that. And maybe this could be an example for the future, that maybe stick with your manager, back him, and it could bring success. Not that we've had success yet, it's still early days, it's not getting carried away, but it certainly could be a lesson out there for other clubs to maybe not be so hasty in pulling that trigger, you know, and saying let's give managers a little bit more time, give them what they need. If they still don't succeed, then it's different. But yeah, it's all falling into place for us at the minute. It couldn't. I mean, it's gone a lot better than I expected it to. I've got to be honest. And today, I was worried about this game today because what happened at Brentford last season, we saw what happened in that game, and obviously we lost at Man United last time out. But the performance that we gave today has given me a lot of hope now that maybe this team can actually achieve something this season. Not necessarily winning the Premier League. I think that might be still beyond us at this point in our development, but certainly, I think we can achieve something big this season. And if it's the top four getting in the Champions League, then I'm sure most Arsenal fans would be delighted with that.
Well, it's a great appraisal, Richard, from you, as always. Let's find out just a final reflection from Brentford as well, and from both of you in the seconds or so we've got remaining. Nick, this has been an extraordinary 9 days so far, 10 days tomorrow with the procession and the funeral, and then the hearse and the coffin leave eventually for the committal and the interment at Windsor Park. It has been very different, and I think it's been historic. It's had its unbelievable moments, but it has been something that I think has made us all think ourselves and think about things.
No, it's been an absolute period of reflection, and there's no doubt. Look, I don't know whether historic is the word I'd use. It's certainly been something that has just never happened in any of our time, barring a few people very, very senior to all three of us and probably most of your audience. But you know, for me, it's really caused me to take stock and just sit back and look at this magnificent country of ours and think, you know, for all that's going on out there in the world at the moment, and you know, there's a lot of awfulness. Let's not pretend otherwise. Yeah, you know, there is something still great beating at the heart of our nation.
That's lovely words, and just a very few seconds here, Richard. Just one final thought from you.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a strange week or so, hasn't it, with everything that's gone on. It's been a very sad time, and I suppose in a way, good things can come from it. Kind of the way the country's come together, everybody's.
I think that's an absolutely perfect way to finish it, Richard. Yeah. That we have come back together. Plenty more football to come as well on the Sunday Night Club.